Hey everyone, good morning. Have you ever taken an improv class? Now I'm going to take one today, and it's not so that I can go on to Saturday Night Live, but it's actually something I think I do all the time, every time I'm having a conversation with friends, and you are doing it too. So I'm taking it today so that I can help those who feel they get tongue-tied when they're trying to make new connections, build new relationships with people that they don't know, but they get all hung up with like, well, I should say this, I should say that. And then they leave the conversation and they go, oh, dang, I should have said this, I should have said that. So I'm Marla Copal. And if you are compelled to build your freedom and own your own small business or make your home-based business absolutely get to a place you've never been, then I'm your person, because I love the improv of building businesses, helping others build their businesses, and always love the adventure of a new conversation. So I've been doing this for a lot of years, but not to the point where it's like, well, why did I say it that way instead of this way? Why did I do this than this? So I want a little coaching. And it doesn't matter the skills we already always have. We need more coaching in those areas. So let's just come back to improv in general, because people say, oh, I don't want to be pushy. I don't want to. Oh, no, I can't do sales because they're all jerks. And I don't want to be a jerk. Let me tell you, we've all been a jerk at some time in our life, and it's usually out of ignorance. It's not that we intentionally go be a jerk. It's out of ignorance. So even those pushy salespeople need improv. Why? Because it teaches them focus on the process. The process is the conversation, not the outcome, not the result. So what the goal is in any conversation is to build a connection. Now, does that connection last longer than that one meeting? If it was memorable, you might be in their mind, but maybe you decided, no, it's not the time for us to do something together. But what if that person shows back up in your life in 3 years? Was that a great outcome? I think it is, because I have that happen to me all the time. People know they're not ready for me, but when they know they're ready for me to help them build their freedom, then they're there. So let's talk about another thing about improv. It helps you let stress be your fuel. We all talk about tamping down our stress. Let's get rid of it. Let's not have it anymore. Let's make our life be merry as the brightest breeze that flows through the sky. No, the objective, if you reframe it, is to make stress your fuel and not an obstacle. So when you are having conversations with people and you are feeling yourself stressed, you have to take a look at that and go, okay, how do I calm down? And how does this become part of our conversation where we're fun? So simple example. I remember, I was nervous. I actually invited my husband on our first date over 31 years ago. And where was I taking him? I was taking him to church on a Wednesday night. It's just a sing-along kind of thing. And it's fun for me. And he actually got in the car and he said, I'm really uncomfortable doing this. And it wasn't about going with me. It was about going to church. And I thought, wow, but he still came. He didn't let it be his obstacle, but he was willing to share with me. That was improv. That was improv, and that was risky, but he took his stress and used it with me. And it was, as I said, I am so glad you shared that. I never expected what kind of response I was going to have, but I was grateful that I was just listening and I could answer or respond, connect. So now, what's the other reason that you would do improv? Well, it's building your confidence. It's building your confidence because you get to resource your knowledge, your skill, your ability to be a delightful person to be with. Every conversation doesn't have to include a sale. You are actually only selling yourself the better you are engaged with someone. And that is the only thing any of us ever have to present is our best selves. So that's another value for improv. And improv also teaches you to listen very, very patiently. You can't be sitting there and formulating your answer. You can't have a script or you will blow it. So what you're going to do is you're going to stand there up on a stage, talk about having the pressure put on, and you're going to listen to what this person's saying so that you can just have a conversation. No outcome desired other than, do we make somebody laugh? Do we make somebody think? So improv's not always associated with comedy, but it is associated with getting you into that skill of conversation that you want to have with somebody else. So I really, really invite you to take a look at what is stopping you. What is stopping you when you don't have a conversation with somebody? You get stuck because it's like, well, wait a minute, they're saying stuff that I don't have anything to say to. Well, that's because you're over here with the script. You always can relate to somebody. You just have to decide that you're going to be free flowing and engaging. And those are hard concepts to get unless you practice it. So even though I'm a skilled speaker, I'm a skilled educator, I'm a skilled coach, and I help people take those words now and put them online into strategies, I still can get some coaching. So as I build my business, it's my intention to always build my freedom. And what better place to go today than an improv class to build my freedom? So I hope you all have a great day, and we are in touch soon because life is all about improv. Bye-bye.